When I'm working with Family Search, I typically have 3 tabs open in my computer. Family Search, Find My Past, and Google Map. I use Family Search as the basis for all the research, and I use Find My Past because it has so many documents connected to it that are sometimes not found in Family Search. So let's go through some of the features in Find My Past and what I like about it.
Let's look at this page in Find My Past. I was actually looking in the area of Morton. Here's my Google Maps. I was looking in Morton, but really in a place called Woolley or Woolley Moor. And I found this family that is not in Family Search living in Morton. So I'll go back and I'll organize these using these records that are here, and I'll show you the resultant family in Family Search. Now I will use all this data from Find My Past, and I will add all these children to the family. So let's do that next. So now, after we've created this couple, John Woolley and Elizabeth, we used Find My Past to get the information to add these 5 children, Sarah, John, Wright, Adam, and Elizabeth. Here's an example in Find My Past where I can look at the record extract and also look at the original record. And click on this one. I get this record. And as we zoom in, you can see this is actually parchment, lambskin. This is not paper. You can tell by the little bumps. And if we go over to 1666, we can see baptisms. Maria Philia, daughter of Johannes Woolley.
Find My Past is a great source for you to use to find not only documents and images of documents, but also information that might not be found on Family Search. And this is a great way to enhance the profiles in Family Search so I can hand it down to my children and grandchildren.